Okay, how's it going, YouTube? I'm going to show you how to break down a mossburg 500 and show you how to put it back together and clean it and everything. So it'll probably be a two-part video, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure. Okay. First of all, you're going to need your choke key that came with it and 2 screwdrivers. That's all you need. Well, sorry, I'll take that back. I would use my awl on my multi-tool. Okay? First, now as you can tell, I've already taken the buttstock off. That's just a matter of unscrewing the shoulder pad and then taking out the stock. Now the stock is not here because I'm doing something different to the stock. I got an idea for it, so either that or I'm going to change it out to the tactical stock. I just haven't decided yet. But other than that, I'm going to show you how to break it down and clean it. So start by taking the barrel off. Unscrew. Now, first thing you should always do is check the barrel, making sure there's nothing in it. Make sure it's completely unloaded. I already did that before I started, but just to remind you. Off comes the barrel. Real easy. I've already pulled the plug because I was out there, like I said, I was already doing something with it. Now, in order to get it off, this is where you take your awl, and there's a little pin right here. You just push it through. Out it comes. Real simple. Out comes the trigger mechanism. Okay? These 2 little rods here. Now I'm sorry, I forget what they're called, but one's of them a cartridge interrupter, and I can't remember what the other one's called, but they come out, and it doesn't matter how they come out because they go back in the same place. Okay, pull it back. This piece comes right out. Slide comes right off. Now, if you were changing your slide, so you wanted to change it to the tactical slide, all you have to do is have this key to take this screw out. Here, I'll just take it all the way out and show you. Now when you go to put this back on, be very careful not to cross thread it. The slide comes right out. Okay. Now, this just push forward, comes right out. This here, you just pinch the 2 together, and that is all there is to taking it apart. It's completely apart. Now it's on to cleaning it up. There's some serious buildup of gunpowder residue, oil caked in here that needs cleaned off here and re-oiled. Plus I have animals, so I noticed the other day when I was out shooting it that there's a little animal hair in here, so hence the reason of taking it apart. Okay. And I just like to maintain my firearms like they're supposed to be. So at this point, it's just a matter of cleaning up your parts, making sure they're good and clean. Now I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that says I'm doing this wrong or whatever, but you know what? It don't really matter how you do it. As long as you put it back together properly and oil it. Okay. Set that aside. I got that one completely clean. Now, you can see it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in the camera, but a whole bunch of gunpowder residue. I'll show you here. That's what it does. So, just get them all cleaned up, any hair off of them. Now I'm not going to take the trigger mechanism apart because I don't want to lose any of the springs in there, and there's really nothing in here that's going to cause any harm. You can take it apart, and I do know how to take it apart, I'm not going to because some of the springs are real tough to get back in there. But you can clean it up. Make sure nothing... Okay, that's what I wanted to do, make sure there's no residue and crap on it. Okay. I've taken this gun out. I've put thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds through this gun. It's been a high quality gun. I've never had any issues with it. That's part of the reason I'm cleaning this, is I noticed there was just a little bit of rust. I hadn't oiled it in a while. So, got to maintain your firearm. Make sure it's always going to work for you. So when you need it to work, it does. And I know somebody will say, well, he's wiping all his oil off there. He's going to ruin it. He's going to ruin it. Well, I'm going to oil it once I'm done. So it doesn't matter if I'm wiping off the oil off, because I'm also wiping off a little bit of animal hair too. Like I said, I have animals. Okay. Okay, now I did notice that I have had issues with this before. Right inside here there's a screw that holds this little piece in. I do have to tighten it every now and then. But just a matter of turning it and tightening it a little bit is all there is to it. Whew, that was a lot of residue in there. Okay. Okay, as you can see, like I said, I've used this for thousands of rounds. I'm starting to take off some of the bluing off of the slide there. Okay, well, that's clean. All my parts are clean, except for my barrel. So, it's a matter of cleaning my barrel. And I'm sure you all know how to clean your barrel. You know, if you have a gun, you should know how to clean it. I start off by brushing it first. Now, I don't know, this is just the way I was taught when I was a kid, to start out with the brush first, knock off any big particles in there. I pull it all the way out, all the way in, all the way out, all the way in. You know, 3 or 4 times, just whatever you want. But like I said, I haven't done anything with this shotgun in a while since I took it out the other day. Okay. Alright. Okay, now I use, this is the solvent that I use. And I twist it as I'm pushing it through the barrel, just to make sure I get the good coating on it. How nasty that is. That was after a couple hundred rounds the other day. I was taking a friend out teaching him how to shoot. Ugh. Okay. Let's run a few dry swabs through it. Now, these are the dry swabs. I run these through there until I don't get anything off of them, until they come out clean. Okay, like I said, before my camera died, I run these swabs all the way through until I get them, until they come out clean. Just make sure I get any solvent off there and any powder residue. And I think one more time and I got it. Yep. Alright. Now, we're ready to put it back together. through the barrel, it should look like glass all the way through, which mine does. Okay, now I'm going to put it back together. First, start with this, pinch it together, and there's two little slots down in there that it'll fit back into. Okay, and once it pops in,